Hey ho, let's go, guys and gals, and hello, my friends. This is your host, Joe, Life with Josef, with my co-host, Dude. And we're going to have a little chat today about highway shields, the assurance signs, the the numbered signs that say, you're on Interstate 80 or, you're on California 12 or whatever. And we're going to talk about that now. Now, here is a JPEG I found of U.S. highway shields about 1930. Well, I'm going to point out that California did not officially number their highways, their state highways, like they're numbered now, until 1934, and the initial numbering in 1934, and then in 1964 was the Great California renumbering of the highways, where highways like US 99 and US 66 were decommissioned, where it's now State 99, State 299, etc. The only US highways that are still US highways in California are US 6, US 199, US 101, and US 395. I may be missing one, but I don't think so. Everything else has been decommissioned, and state highway, or like with 66, it's a county highway, state, whatever it is. But in this 1930 map, look at how many of the states do not have four-sided signs. Some of them do, but some of them didn't. I've seen Arizona signs where it's the outline of the state, and if you look close, you'll see the swastika on the bottom, which is a historic symbol of good luck prior to the Germans absconding it in the 30s. Nevada had a lot of these states, Oregon and Utah had the shape of the sign was the shape of the sign. It wasn't on a four-sided sign. Well, that's all changed. I haven't seen these signs in California. I have seen this type of JPEG, but I'd never seen these actually, pictures of them actually in use. And you're going to see those right here. I'm going to also point out that when California started to officially number their highways, in Southern California, the ACSC numbered the highways and the road signs. And in Northern California, AAA did. So eventually, Caltrans took it over, and now all the signs are done by Caltrans. I've said this on other clips, but here is a really cool California assurance sign. I like the bear, and I like it says State Highway. You can certainly put California right there. And the glass circles, the reflectors. Now, California remains the only state. Now, Puerto Rico and Guam have shapes. But out of the 50 states, all the other states except for California have their symbol on a four-sided sign, except for California. California's highway signs for the state highways are still in the shape of a miner's spade. And this Highway 49 right here, and you may remember this on some of my rambling, is California 49 through the gold country is numbered 49 because of the 49ers of the gold rush. And the highway sign is shaped like a miner's spade, again, to honor the people who participated in the gold rush of 1849. Now you see on the map here where everyone else has a four-sided sign like I talked about, but the national shield used to be the actual shield. It wasn't on a four-sided sign. And everybody else has gone to the four-sided sign again, except for California, who still has the shield. But they're getting away from them from what I've recently read. I subscribe to some pretty esoteric Facebook pages, and they talk about this. Now, I'm going to point out that many states, counties' highway signs are that kind of oddly shaped blue background, but not everywhere. Lassen County here in California is just a square. So it's most of them, but not all of them. And I will say that the Indian highway signs on sovereign tribal land have an arrowhead shape. I've had that somewhere, but I don't know if I could dig it up or not, but I'll see if I can. So, hey. So this is going to be your little brief on stuff that I find fascinating. And that is highway signs, highway numbers. You know I'm a big fan of the old road and the old routings and stuff like that, and I endlessly ramble on about that. So this is, as always, your host, Joe, with my co-host, Dude. Thank you for watching and subscribing and paying a little bit of attention to my TED Talk on the shapes of highway assurance signs. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. We'll skip the spiel, and we'll see you for the next one.